Hello again. This is Mike, and today we're going to be talking about filters. I set up a game here with, as the map shows, an absolutely ridiculous number of ships, fighter squadrons, torpedoes, and missiles. You should never see a Squadron Strike game this big, but I set it up this way to show how useful the filters are. What do I mean by filters? If you go to the ARCs page, we have a selection of buttons down here that are basically controls the filters. The first one controls who you can see in the attacker bar and target bar. Want to like cycle through your teammate ships or your enemy ships, you can turn those on. And because this WebGL is taking up so much processor power, I'm running kind of slow, so I'm going to turn it off. Yeah, much better. And same thing for your target. If you want to target your members of your own squadron, you turn on squadron. Want to target your teammates, you turn on teammates. And green is turned on. And we can sort by range or by name. Usually range is what most people want to do. This next option is the range filter. This will basically cut down a number of ships you see from your current attacker. For example, right now, let's get a name, let's say the raid. I set to range 0 instead of off. As I cycle through the ships here, you see I'm going out to range 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, if my ship only had a weapon with a range 10, cycling all this far out is not useful. So we can set it to range 10. And now everything that is range 10 or closer will be displayed as we cycle through. So that's the primary use of the range filter, is to limit how far out you look at ships. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So finally, the everything filter, or this is the primary filter selection. Everything is the all items. Everything will be displayed here. If we go normal targeting, ships and squadrons, first is the attackers are ships and squadrons. The targets are ships and squadrons. Then everything up here in the attacker bar will be a ship or a squadron, and everything down here will be a ship or a squadron. So if we want to skip over all the missiles and torpedoes, that's the selection you want to have. Normal attackers are ships and squadrons. Targets are missiles and torpedoes. If you're trying to set up your point defense, this is the option you want. At the top, you have your ships and fighter squadrons. Down below, you have all the missiles and torpedoes. And again, you can turn your range filter on for this as well. So now you only see missiles and torpedoes within range 7 of the Black Sparrow. Going back to normal targeting, we did ships and squadrons. Now we do missiles and torpedoes. We have two options: have hit their targets and have not hit their targets. Currently, right now, nothing has hit their target because I don't want to go through the steps to actually move the several hundred missiles and torpedoes around the map. So we'll just do the first option, which is the ones hitting their targets. What I really want is the second option: have not hit their targets. There we go. As you can see, as you cycle through the missiles and torpedoes on the attacker bar, their target will automatically be displayed down below. So for the ones that have hit their targets, it's the fastest way to cycle through them on the turn of impact. Now, the really fun ones are the heat maps. So let's do a heat maps of ships and squadrons. So this right here shows us that there are from the, I hate names I can't pronounce, Annihilator. So from the Annihilator on the map, which is somewhere out here, I think that's the Annihilator right there. There's a total of 75 ships and squadrons on the map. 30 of them are ships, 45 of them are squadrons. The highest concentration in any one window is 7. And the windows are colored from a lighter color to a darker color based on the density of the ships in it. So, for example, the highest number of ships is in this window right here, just by the aft. The highest concentration of the squadrons is right below it in this window right here. And as we cycle through our targets, the target will start blinking. So yeah, horns are right here as they're blinking. And their EOT marker will show up in blue over here. And again, we can set a range filter. So we want to do, like, say, range 10. And this will bring it in. As you can see, there's a far, far, far less items to go through. We only have 16 items within range 10. The highest concentration is 2 in a single window. 6 of the items are ships. 10 of them are squadrons. We'll turn the range filter off again. Go back here, heat maps. Now instead of ships and squadrons, we'll do missiles and torpedoes. There are two options then. We can do any missile and torpedo that are on the map, or just the ones that target my ship. So we do on the map first. You can see that we have a total of 898 missiles and torpedoes on the map. 397 torpedoes and 501 missiles. Mind you, that's not individual counters, because missiles and torpedoes can be fired in groups. Like the Rogues group up here, 438, there are 10 missiles in this group. And again, the color code indicates where the concentrations are. So we see our highest concentration of torpedoes off the right wing, and the highest concentration of missiles right above the aft engine. Very important when you're trying to aim your point defense lasers. And again, we can turn on and off different ranges, say range 7, because that's the standard point defense range. As you can see, there's a total of 71 missiles in the area, no torpedoes. And the highest concentration is 18, which there are 2 spots, looks like right here and right here. And we can cycle through and bring them up on the target bar up above. Now the final heat map is missiles and torpedoes that are targeting my ship. Kind of important when you want to find out what's coming in at you. We'll turn the range filter off. So this ship right here has a total of 13 missiles coming in, all from this spot right here. This ship just has some torpedoes coming in, 24 of them to be exact. This ship has missiles and torpedoes coming in. So one group of 20 torpedoes right here. You can see the 20 up here, and it's flashing. Oh, sorry, those are missiles, not torpedoes. My mistake. So it'll be 16 torpedoes here, about 20 here, so it'll be 21 missiles over here. The ship, the Black Skull, has nothing coming in. Again, it's kind of slowed the map up, so let's see if we can find a nice good one. I mean, there's only 75 choices we can go through. So you can see, you can quickly go through your ships and see which ones have stuff coming in, which ones do not. And again, this is also, you can turn the range on and off. So range 3, if you're looking for your interceptor weapons to shoot something down, out to range 3, nothing in range here. So that's pretty much it for the filters. Hope you found this interesting and informative. If you have any questions, please post them down below in the comment section. I'll get back to you. Until next time, have a good day.